Okay, what I'd like to do is a comparison of the Adroll platform versus the local clients platform. And what we do here, the first thing that we see is we're on Adroll's homepage, and we see that they're the global leader in retargeting. And what that simply means is that Adroll is a retargeting company. Retargeting is great. You get a lot of positive ROI there as a business owner. What it means, though, is someone must come to your website first, and then what we can do is put a cookie on their computer and have our ads customized and track those people around the website wherever they go. It's a great source of advertising, really leads to higher ROI. And AdRoll does real well at retargeting. It does it across different platforms. It does it across desktop, mobile, Facebook, Twitter, apps, and the web. So it does a real good job of retargeting. And the next thing that we see is to try it for free. And this is good. Adroll has basically the opportunity for you to try it out. And what you end up doing is you'll get a $60 credit in a 2-week period to kind of test it out and see how it works and see if it actually meets your needs. So that's a positive that we have right there. So next what we do is we'll log in and we'll move over to create campaigns. And we kind of see here that there's 4 different places that you could retarget. Generally across the all websites, and then in Facebook, in 3 different locations on Facebook. So you can see Adroll really does a lot of its retargeting on Facebook based upon the options that you have there. Again, the negative that I see here is that it can only deal with traffic that's being retargeted. You have no way of generating and driving traffic to your website. So now what we're going to do is how we create a campaign. And as we create a campaign here, one of the things that I notice is that basically your start date and your end date, it starts immediately and there's no end date. So this could go on forever. Obviously, this is a schedule that works to the advantage of Adroll there by keeping you in. And they do have some things with their free trial that said it automatically converts to a paid membership once your free trial ends. So that's probably a reason why they offer that. Next thing that we have here is the ability to geo-target. And you can go worldwide or in the United States, or you could even type in a zip code. So this is a real strong point that you do have local targeting capabilities as well as national and international. Next thing I want to point out is this button here that says Advanced Options. And most people are thinking that they're never going to need advanced options. But here we have the ability to put in a maximum CPM bid. And CPM is cost per 1,000 impressions. Adroll hopes that you never go here, because if you don't put in a maximum CPM, it'll allow Adroll to get their ads shown, your ads shown, on the cheapest websites possible. The better quality websites are probably going to cost more, so if you put in a higher CPM bid, it's going to allow you to be shown on those websites, but Adroll's profit goes down. And I think it's a negative that it's buried there, that most people will never even click on that button. The next area that you see is your targeting visitors, and this is real standard for any retargeting platform. Pretty easy to do. Next, we see that Adroll offers the ability to add your ads to the system. And what they offer is 5 sizes here. These sizes are pretty commonplace for most banner advertising programs. But the one thing that was lacking that I didn't see in Adroll was any type of platform within the system to develop the ads. And if you look at it, the only way that you could actually add ads is by uploading them to the system. So you must create your ads in a different program. This could be an added expense. It's just missing that platform within that design tool to create your ads. So the next step it brings us here to is to the view and finish. And I looked all over in Adroll, and I couldn't find any place that really gives us the ability to guide our ad placement where we want. Other programs, actually, you have the ability to put together a whitelist, which would be which websites you want your ads to display on, as well as a blacklist, which would be which websites you don't want your ad to display on. This is a weakness of the Adroll platform that's missing. You really left up to Adroll and what it determines what websites you're going to be on, instead of having the control and the ability to put it on different websites. The other thing that I see that's missing here that's real critical for a business owner is where will your ad be displayed on the page? When we first come up to a website, anything that's on the page and anything that's on the screen is above the fold. If we have to scroll down, that would be below the fold. So potentially with Adroll, your ads could be showing below the fold. So if they are below the fold, it means a person may never actually scroll down, and now you've paid for impressions that are never even seen. So business owner, I feel, should have the ability to control whether they want to have their ads shown above the fold, below the fold, or both. The next area I want to talk about is Adroll's pricing model. And I've gone into their frequently asked questions here, and we'll look at their pricing model. And what it actually says is that the Adroll pricing model is a dynamic CPM based. And most retargeting platforms, you're going to see this in a CPM, a cost per thousand. The one shortcoming that it says here is your ad will be shown on the higher quality inventory at the lowest possible price. Well, if it's looking at the lowest possible price, you're not getting the highest quality inventory. You're getting the best inventory at that price, which may not include better sites. So I think that's a real negative, that you don't have control over where, again, your ads are being seen on what websites. So I guess overall I'd say that Adroll is a decent platform, but there's definitely the feeling of some things that are missing, that you don't have as much control as you would like. My feeling is with Adroll is it's a system that's created for the masses, but it just doesn't give you that control. It's lacking in certain ways there. So what I'd like to do now is take it over to the local clients platform, and we can do an evaluation of that platform there.